Welcome back to the channel. Are you ready to navigate the complex tapestry of human relationships with wisdom and insight? You've come to the right place today. On our YouTube channel, Guru of Life, we are delving into a topic that's universally relatable: 15 types of people you should avoid. In this video, we'll explore the diverse personalities and traits that can make our lives more challenging, and we'll provide you with invaluable insights on how to recognize and handle these situations. Whether you're seeking personal growth, improved well-being, or simply some relatable anecdotes, you'll find it all right here. So, grab your notepads, hit that subscribe button, and let's embark on this journey of understanding, self-improvement, and enlightenment together. Welcome to Guru of Life, where knowledge meets transformation. Let's explore each of these personality types and understand why it's best to steer clear of them. The drama queen. The term drama queen refers to an individual who habitually exaggerates minor problems, creating unnecessary turmoil and seeking attention. They thrive on emotional intensity, often turning small issues into major crises. Interactions with drama queens can be emotionally exhausting and counterproductive, as they prioritize theatrics over practical solutions. It's advisable to maintain some distance from them to preserve your own emotional well-being and maintain a more balanced and peaceful environment. The chronic complainer. The chronic complainer is a term used to describe individuals who have a persistent habit of constantly voicing complaints about various aspects of their lives. These individuals tend to focus on the negative aspects of situations and rarely offer constructive solutions. Engaging with chronic complainers can be emotionally draining and may lead to a pessimistic outlook. To maintain a more positive and productive environment, it's often best to limit your exposure to chronic complainers and seek interactions that promote problem-solving and positivity instead. The energy vampire. The term energy vampire refers to people who have a knack for sapping the energy, positivity, and enthusiasm from those around them. These individuals often exhibit constant negativity, complaints, and emotional neediness, which can be emotionally draining for others. Interactions with energy vampires tend to leave people feeling exhausted and depleted. To maintain one's own well-being, it's essential to set boundaries with these individuals, limit contact when possible, and focus on spending time with people who uplift and energize rather than drain. This helps create a more positive and balanced social environment. The manipulator. The manipulator is a term used to describe individuals who employ cunning and deceptive tactics to control or influence others for their own benefit. These individuals often have ulterior motives and may use tactics like guilt-tripping, emotional manipulation, or deceit to achieve their goals. Engaging with manipulators can lead to strained relationships and a sense of being used or deceived. To protect one's well-being and maintain healthy connections, it's crucial to recognize manipulation when it occurs, set clear boundaries, and if necessary, distance oneself from these individuals to foster genuine and honest interactions. The toxic gossiper. The toxic gossiper is an individual who habitually engages in spreading harmful and often untrue information about others behind their backs. These individuals thrive on sensationalizing stories and creating drama, often at the expense of someone's reputation or well-being. Interacting with toxic gossipers can lead to a negative and toxic environment, erode trust, and harm relationships. It's essential to be cautious around such individuals, as their actions can have detrimental consequences. Fostering a culture of respect and discretion is vital to maintaining healthy and constructive social dynamics, while avoiding the damaging influence of toxic gossip. The narcissist. A narcissist is an individual characterized by an excessive and often unhealthy self-absorption and self-importance. They lack empathy for others and typically seek constant admiration and validation. Narcissists tend to manipulate and exploit those around them to satisfy their ego and desires. Interactions with narcissists can be emotionally draining and challenging, as they often prioritize their own needs over the well-being of others. Setting boundaries and maintaining a healthy distance is crucial when dealing with narcissistic individuals to protect one's emotional and mental health, as well as to foster healthier relationships with those who exhibit empathy and consideration. The victim mentality. The victim mentality refers to an outlook where individuals habitually perceive themselves as victims of circumstances or other people's actions. They tend to blame external factors for their problems, often avoiding personal responsibility. This mindset can be disempowering and hinder personal growth, as it perpetuates a cycle of helplessness. Interactions with those who exhibit a victim mentality can be challenging, as they may resist positive change and remain stuck in a pattern of self-pity. Encouraging self-awareness and accountability can be essential when dealing with such individuals, helping them break free from the limiting mindset and take control of their lives. The chronic liar. The chronic liar is an individual who consistently tells falsehoods, even in situations where the truth would suffice. They habitually deceive others, eroding trust and credibility. Chronic liars often create confusion and frustration, making it difficult to establish honest and meaningful relationships. Engaging with them can lead to a web of mistrust and emotional strain. To maintain genuine connections and personal integrity, it's essential to recognize and limit interactions with chronic liars, and when necessary, encourage honesty and transparency in communication to foster trust and authenticity within relationships. The pessimist. The pessimist is an individual who habitually sees the negative side of situations and anticipates unfavorable outcomes. They tend to focus on obstacles and problems, often underestimating their ability to overcome challenges. Interacting with pessimists can be disheartening and may lead to a bleak perspective. While some cautiousness is healthy, excessive pessimism can hinder personal growth and resilience. To maintain a more positive and proactive outlook, it's essential to limit exposure to chronic pessimists and seek out individuals who offer support, optimism, and solutions to life's challenges, promoting a more constructive and hopeful mindset. The jealous competitor. The jealous competitor is an individual who constantly views life as a competitive race, often driven by envy of others' achievements. They may undermine or belittle others' accomplishments to bolster their self-esteem. Interacting with these individuals can be draining, as they prioritize personal success at the expense of healthy relationships. To foster positive connections and personal growth, it's crucial to minimize engagement with jealous competitors. Instead, focus on building supportive relationships with individuals who celebrate your achievements and encourage mutual growth, creating a more nurturing and collaborative social environment. The control freak. The control freak is an individual who constantly seeks to dominate and manipulate situations and people to adhere to their desires and expectations. They have a compulsive need for control, which can be stifling and frustrating to those around them. Interactions with control freaks may result in a lack of autonomy and anxiety. To maintain personal freedom and balanced relationships, it's crucial to set clear boundaries and limit involvement with control-oriented individuals. Encouraging open communication and compromise can help alleviate some of the stress caused by their need for excessive control while preserving personal autonomy and harmony in relationships. The irresponsible flake. The irresponsible flake is someone who consistently fails to fulfill commitments and responsibilities, often leaving others inconvenienced or disappointed. They frequently make promises they can't keep, neglecting obligations and causing frustration. Interactions with irresponsible flakes can lead to unreliability and unnecessary stress. To maintain smooth relationships and reduce anxiety, it's vital to be cautious when relying on them and to establish clear expectations. It's often best to prioritize associations with dependable individuals who respect their commitments, ensuring more dependable and harmonious interactions in both personal and professional settings. The self-centered talker. The self-centered talker is someone who habitually dominates conversations with their own interests, experiences, and opinions, rarely showing genuine interest in others. They tend to focus solely on themselves, often leaving little room for balanced and meaningful dialogue. Interacting with self-centered talkers can be frustrating and unfulfilling, as it becomes challenging to connect on a deeper level. To foster more enriching relationships, it's important to gently steer conversations towards a more balanced exchange and prioritize interactions with individuals who demonstrate active listening and a genuine interest in others' thoughts and feelings, creating more meaningful and engaging connections. The judgmental critic. The judgmental critic is an individual who habitually passes harsh judgments and negative assessments of others' actions, choices, or behaviors. They often provide unsolicited criticism without constructive feedback, which can be hurtful and unproductive. Interacting with judgmental critics can erode self-esteem and strain relationships, as their constant fault-finding creates a hostile atmosphere. To maintain healthier connections and encourage personal growth, it's essential to establish boundaries with judgmental critics and prioritize relationships with individuals who offer constructive criticism or support, fostering a more positive and nurturing social environment where people can learn and grow without fear of harsh judgment. The freeloader. The freeloader is an individual who habitually takes advantage of others' generosity without reciprocating or contributing their fair share. They often avoid responsibilities and expenses, relying on the goodwill of others to cover their needs. Interacting with freeloaders can lead to feelings of exploitation and strain on relationships. To maintain balanced and fair connections, it's crucial to establish clear boundaries with freeloaders and encourage shared responsibilities. Prioritizing relationships with those who demonstrate reciprocity and respect for mutual obligations can help create a more harmonious and equitable social environment where everyone contributes and benefits equitably. In life, it's important to carefully curate your social circle to foster personal growth, positivity, and happiness. By recognizing and avoiding these 15 types of people, you can create an environment that encourages your well-being and allows you to thrive.